June 28, 1914, Sarajevo. A royal motorcade moves through cheering crowds, unaware it's driving straight into history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful moments from the past. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, sits beside his wife, Duchess Sophie. It's their 14th wedding anniversary, a day meant for celebration, not tragedy. The streets are alive with excitement, but hidden among the crowd are men with darker intentions. Men who came not to wave, but to strike. They belong to a secret Serbian nationalist group called the Black Hand, sworn to unite all Slavs under Serbia, even if it means killing a royal. Among them is a frail 19-year-old student, Gavrilo Princip, a man whose actions will change the world forever. The plan: assassinate the Archduke during his visit to Sarajevo. A bold and deadly mission set in motion by idealism and hatred. The assassins take their positions along the parade route, nervously gripping pistols and bombs, hearts pounding. As the royal car approaches, one assassin, Nedeljko Kabranovic, throws his bomb straight at the Archduke. The bomb bounces off the car and explodes beneath the next one. 2 officers are wounded, but the Archduke survives. Chaos erupts. Screams fill the street. The Archduke's driver speeds away, unaware the attack has just begun. The assassins scatter through the crowd. Some flee. Others, like Princip, stay behind, defeated and furious. Ignoring the danger, the Archduke visits the wounded officers at the hospital. He refuses to let fear change his plans. Officials urge him to leave Sarajevo, but he insists on continuing his duties. "I must not appear afraid," he says. The motorcade prepares to leave, but no one tells the drivers the new route to avoid danger. Moments later, the lead car takes a wrong turn onto a narrow street called Franz Joseph Street. By pure chance, standing nearby is Gavrilo Princip, who had stopped at a cafe to buy a sandwich. He looks up and sees the Archduke's car right in front of him, motionless. It's a moment of fate. Princip steps forward, raises his pistol, and fires twice. 2 shots that would shatter the peace of Europe. The first bullet strikes Duchess Sophie. She gasps, then collapses beside her husband. The second bullet hits Franz Ferdinand in the neck. He whispers, "Sophie, don't die, stay alive for our children." Within minutes, both are dead. Their blood stains the royal uniforms. The world will never be the same. Princip is seized by police. He doesn't resist. His mission, in his eyes, is complete. During interrogation, he declares, "I am a Yugoslav nationalist." He believes he struck a blow for freedom, but that freedom will come at a devastating cost. Over 16 million lives lost in the years to follow. News spreads rapidly across Europe. Newspapers scream the headline, "Archduke murdered in Sarajevo." In Vienna, shock turns to rage. The Austro-Hungarian Empire demands revenge. They accuse Serbia of plotting the assassination and begin preparing for war. Austria-Hungary sends Serbia an ultimatum so harsh, no nation could possibly accept it. Serbia agrees to most terms, but refuses total surrender. Tension reaches a breaking point. On July 28, 1914, 1 month after the assassination, Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia. A single declaration lights the fuse. Europe's alliance system begins to unravel. Russia mobilizes to defend Serbia. Germany declares war on Russia and then on France. When Germany invades Belgium, Britain responds in kind. The entire world is now at war. From 2 bullets in Sarajevo, the world plunges into the bloodiest conflict in human history, World War I. Meanwhile, Gavrilo Princip stands trial. Too young for execution, he is sentenced to 20 years in prison. In his cold cell, he wastes away, his body breaking under disease and malnutrition. In 1918, just before the war ends, Princip dies in prison, his dream of freedom buried with him. Before his death, he warns, "Our shadows will walk through Vienna and frighten the lords." Those shadows became the trenches, the gas, the sorrow, and the millions who would never return. The assassination meant to liberate a people instead, set fire to an entire continent. By the war's end, the great empires, Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman, and Russian, lay in ruins. The map of Europe is redrawn, but peace remains fragile and uneasy. Resentment festers, planting the seeds for an even deadlier war 2 decades later. The Archduke's death becomes more than a royal tragedy. It becomes a warning to the world. A warning that one bullet, one mistake, can unravel the fragile balance of civilization. Today, the street where it happened is quiet. A small plaque marks the spot where history changed. Tourists walk by, unaware they stand, where the 20th century truly began. The echoes of those two gunshots still linger. In politics, in power, in every fragile piece we build. History doesn't always start with grand speeches. Sometimes, it begins with a wrong turn and a hungry assassin. And that's how the murder of Archduke Franz Ferdinand ignited a world at war. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful history moments.